Hi everyone. So this video is about the job market in India or anywhere in the world actually. So for suppose you are like applying so many jobs in the market and still not getting any kind of interview or any kind of calls you are not getting and the interview is not scheduling for you specifically, right? And this is not about your skill set, and you can be a mid-level engineer, you can be an experienced engineer. It will work for everyone, and it won't work for everyone as well. So it not depends on like your expertising. It is how you are applying to jobs and how you are specifically checking out the company details and like applying to particular job that is best suitable for you, not like you are randomly applying to any kind of job, right? So here I will explain you some kind of important points that will actually keep you noted before applying to any kind of job in person directly. So any platform you are like using Naukri.com or Indeed.com or LinkedIn even. So do not share the single resume with all of them, because every company has like different kind of sets, different kind of requirements. And if you are keep on sending the single resume to each and every company, there's a 100% chance like ATS will reject it, your resume. So it will actually automated system to find out the better possible suitable resume from chunks of resume. So keep in mind, you are not the only one which has actually sent the resume. There are thousands of people which are sending the resumes to the companies, right? So the first thing is, if you are sending one resume to one specific company, keep in mind you should be matched with their requirement. Specifically, at least the 90% of the requirement should be matched with your resume, right? Why I'm telling this? For example, you are sending a resume to one company which requires some kind of skill sets which is not present in your resume, right? So keyword level, it will automatically reject by the like automated AI resume finder. So you will not even cross the line of like getting the calls and getting the secondary level of keeping it selected, right? So what you have to do, you have to keep in mind, if you have to send the resume to one company, just check their requirement properly. Just check their proper keywords, a company needed some kind of programming language, in specifically which tool set they needed, and which library they needed, which platform they needed. Check those all the requirements. And if you want to update your resume accordingly a little bit, please update it, because the job calls are matter, not the resume anyway. Even if you don't know that skill set, please add it and update in your resume. Why? Because there's no all the time, you don't need too much time to learn that particular requirement set, right? Required skill. But there will be a chance your resume get like rejected because of this particular single requirement that is not match up with your resume. So first thing, whatever platform you are sending, whatever companies you are sending your resume to, please update accordingly to them, according to their requirement. A little bit of wordings also you can match with them. You can see their job description, and accordingly please prepare some kind of notes and keywords, and you can take a help from ChatGPT nowadays, and it will give you the particular proper headlines and detailings that you have to add. So this is the first point. The second main point is not adding the project timelines. So whatever projects that you have done in your total experience, please mention their start and end date as well. For example, a particular project you have done, you have been working on like 2 years. So please mention the start and end date as well, because companies want to know how much expertise you have in this particular sets of projects that you have already done. Because if you just mention the project, you will know they will not get details like, yeah, whether you have worked with like 6 months, whether you have worked with like 12 months or so on. So it's better to start and end date mention in the resume with their projects respectively. And do not highlight too much. Just put it like a single key, like simpler keywords in the resume. Do not design too much, because anyway they will just pass it on the automated AI tool that will find out the better resume match. So you don't need to worry about too much of drawings and everything and designing and everything. Just focus on the main keywords and the proper descriptive resume. The third point is keep it points way. So do not create a longer paragraphs for each and every description, whatever technologies you have worked on, and so on. Keep it specifically. A short length of one line of a statement is better than the whole description for the single project. And also mention the text text. The third point is also mention the text text properly for each and every project that you had work on. For example, a single project you are a backend engineer, so mention the backend tools, subtools, technologies that you have been work on. So that will actually highlight to the resume or like finder or recruiter basically, to understand like, yeah, in this particular period of time you had worked with this particular project with these technologies. So they don't need to ask you again and again for which project you have worked on this technology. So this will actually keep you like better way from the other resumes, right? So these are the 3 points. The first one is keep it short and keep it like points, keep it like resume like simpler, keep your projects deadlines, and the one is actually keep your resume in a way of the requirement is from the owner or the company owner. So these are the like main possible points. The other thing is whenever you are sending the resume, please mention your LinkedIn profile at least, and keep your LinkedIn profile updated, right? And mention your details and just a city that you are currently in living in, right? Not the whole address, just a city, your contact details, and your name on the top, your email address, and your LinkedIn profile. Then your personal bit of summary. Then you have to mention your text that you work on completely. Then you have to mention your company expertising and experience and their projects that you have worked on in that company. And the last, you have to mention your educational summary, right? And in after that, if you have any certification, you can mention over that as well. Keep in mind, after all of this, keep your resume to max 2 or 3 pages, max to max 3 pages. Why? Because companies don't like longer resumes. They just want to short it and just sort it and keep it like direct pass to the recruiter, and then the like hiring will be start. So just make it short, not too many pages, not too much, too less pages. Just keep it consistent, and keep it font proper headlines, and these are the very lower basic details, but you should mention headlines, top headlines, the bold and normal characters, each and everywhere you have to mention consistently. The last thing is what recruiter how recruiter get to know you are the updated profile on Naukri or Indeed or any platform. They filter out activity on the platform. For example, you are searching the job on the Naukri, but you are not active on the Naukri. You just open it once a month or once a year something. So you will not get any calls definitely. There's a simple trick what you have to do to get in the active members list. You just have to download the resume and re-upload the same resume. In that way, your profile will get in the active list, and the recruiter will know yeah, this employee is kind of active person, and they can directly contact you. So these are the basic details that you need to understand. Yeah, activity matters, because if someone is too much active on the Naukri or Indeed or any platform, they will get notified first regarding the new opportunity. So this is the fourth point. Like you need to mention, you need to think about keep on active. And first five fifth thing, you have to keep your LinkedIn profile accurate, and your certifications accurate mention on the LinkedIn profile. Also make sure to highlight if you have any team expertising, team leading expertising as well. So if company requests the team leading expertising but your resume is not mentioned, but you have done the team lead, right? So even in that case, your profile will not like shortlist. Why? Because you have not mentioned this main skill set, like which is team leading, which is actually mandatory for like so many companies right now. Okay. So the first thing is make your resume consistent and the full proof ready for the recruiter or from for the resume automator. Then only you will get calls and then only your resume will get filtered. Definitely you will have to work on your skill sets, and that is also the main thing. Keep in mind, like whatever the requirement is, just check the requirement clear, and be yourself ready with that requirement at least, and then go into the depth of languages and tech stacks that you're working on. But main thing is you should be capable of handling everything that is mentioned in the job description. Then only you are like good enough suitable for that company. And honestly, if you do these things properly, and you already have passed like 50% of your chances of getting selected. Why? Because nowadays like no one checks in this depth of resume. If you have already make this proper, you have already make this highlighted everything, there's high chances of like getting your calls and getting selected for you actually. So I think this is all about I want to mention, and I have one template also, the proper template, which has like everything in detail, how you should highlight everything in the step by step. And if you want to get this template, please like this video and share and subscribe this video, and comment it down the resume, so I will share with you that template. And if you have any questions regarding that, you can also comment it down and I will get it resolved. I will get help you regarding anything possible from my side. Thank you so much.